Hi, are you considering using a continuous glucose monitor, CGM, for either wellness purposes or diabetes management? I've been using a CGM for wellness purposes and have been suggesting to a lot of people who are either interested in modifying their diet and lifestyle for weight management, for longevity, or prevention or management of diabetes and prediabetes. I've been using it myself, and so many of my clients have questions. So in this video, I'm going to share four things. Number one, why use CGMs, continuous glucose monitor. Number two, what it is. Number three, how to use it. And number four, some do's and don'ts. All right. And if you would like to learn about these things, continue watching. My name is Dr. Rozina-Happy, and I'm a psychiatrist, author, and speaker. In this series, I share tips for happy and healthy mind. If you like this content, please like, subscribe, and share so more people could benefit and live happier and healthier life. So the first question comes up, why consider glucose monitoring a mental health channel? Well, as you may know, that your blood glucose level affects your mood, your energy, mental clarity, neurogenesis, which is like development of new neurons, and your inflammation level. So monitoring and modifying your glucose level can help you manage your weight better, can also lead to longevity, can prevent diabetes and other physical and mental difficulties. So what is a CGM? A CGM is a continuous glucose monitor that has primary indication to be used in diabetes. So instead of pricking it every time, you can use a monitor that continues to monitor your blood glucose. In the area of wellness, we use it for personalizing your diet and lifestyle. How to use it? And so I'm going to be using and showing you the device called Freestyle Libre. It's by Abbott. And so if you get this device, that you can get it ordered through your doctor if you have prediabetes or diabetes, or you can order through one of the wellness programs. And so here is the Freestyle Libre. And if you get that, you can, before you open, I suggest that clean the area. It's usually applied at the back of your arm. So you can use an alcohol swab to clear the area. And then it comes in a packet like this. So you open it, and it has a very thin needle in the middle. So, but the needle doesn't stay in the body. It is just to create a little hole so the sensor can go in. The prick that you feel usually is less than the prick you may feel when you check the blood glucose on the tip. So you just put it over here and you press it. And then this disc stays over here, and this comes off. You can again dispose it in appropriate place in your wherever you live. I usually return it at the pharmacy shop disposal. So that's it. This is applied. So then now the second step is how to connect it. So on your phone, open the app called Libre 3 if you are using Freestyle Libre 3, or if you're using Freestyle Libre 2, you can open it, the app on the phone, or it also comes with a reader. So once I open my app, so I have already downloaded, and I open the app. And once it's open, what I need to do is I need to connect it with my sensor. And so I put it over here, and it should read it. Oh, okay, I have to press the next button, and now it says touch the sensor. So I'm going to touch it. Okay, so now it's connected. It does say that do not take high doses of vitamin C. So you have to avoid that while you're using this sensor, because it may give you wrong reading. And then now it gives me the message that the sensor would be ready in 60 minutes. And so after 60 minutes, it would start tracking how my blood glucose is. And as I eat food, I would keep track of, I put a note saying, okay, I ate this. And then when it goes up, then I would know which food is causing the problem, blood glucose, or it's staying normal. What our target is that you want to stick with average blood glucose of 100 with fluctuation of about 15. So you may go up to 115 or go down to 85. That is kind of ideal. But the other level is kind of okay blood glucose, and the okay blood glucose can go between 140 after eating and low as 70. Many times what I've seen is that people, when they eat high carb diet, the blood glucose go much higher. And then when it has the tendency to go much higher, it can also go much lower. So you want to watch for it. This app also comes with alarms. So you want to set the alarm. And the first time when I did the alarms, the big thing was, oh, I got so scared of in the middle of the night, my blood glucose really went down. And it started going on and I didn't know how to turn it off. When the alarms happen, all you have to do is open the app and look at it, and then it stops. But you can also adjust the levels where you want the alarms to go on. And so there's urgent low glucose alarm that you cannot change. So if your blood glucose go below 55, it is going to go on as long as the sensor is connected. The other alarms you can modify. So when you start, I would suggest that you go ahead and start at 140 or 180 as your high, normal, and then low of 70. And as you start getting better and better, start decreasing the point where the alarm goes on. So when I started initially, it was 140 and my blood glucose used to go really high. And so then I set it up at 180. And as I started getting better and better, I went to 170 and 160, and now I'm at 150. So I try to keep my blood glucose within that range. A couple of other tips watch for when you're having hypoglycemia, which is under 55. People get scared. One of my clients was getting scared that her blood glucose was going 69. And so 69 is not something that you have to worry about. Just know that it is kind of going down. And if you have not eaten for a long period of time, eat something. You don't have to take a sugar pill or something like that, unless it is like really down below 55. And people, when they are kind of getting insulin resistant, they have the tendency to go really up, and then they also go really down. Once I started kind of meant eating properly and not having my blood glucose go too high, then I stopped having hypoglycemia also. And so the most important thing is to now monitor and modify. And so you would have, like, because everybody's body reacts to different foods differently. And my biggest aha came when one day I ate kale salad and I thought, oh, that would be the healthiest food. But my blood glucose really shot up above 180. And I said, what? This is the healthiest food I can eat. And so I kind of started seeing what was I putting in my kale salad. So I realized that I was also putting healthy serving of poppy seed dressing on it. That was kicking my blood glucose up. So the next time I stopped using that dressing, and then my blood glucose did not go up. The other thing you can do is, like, one time I ate some sweet potato and my blood glucose went up again. And so then what I started doing was, the next time I ate a smaller portion to see how that affects my blood glucose. And so it can help you modify. One of my clients said, like, the biggest thing that she's having difficulty was Red Bull, because she's so used to drinking that energy drink, but every time she drinks, her blood glucose shoots up above 200. So you see, like, it can help you modify your diet based on how your body is specifically responding to certain food. So if it is going up, try the smaller portion, try to separate out what you're eating and see which food is causing the problem in your body. So I hope this helps you. I suggest, if you don't know what your hemoglobin A1C is, go get it checked by your doctor. And if you are having like slightly higher than normal A1C, that indicates that you may be in prediabetes. Say in US at this point in time, there are 88 million people who have prediabetes and they don't know about it. And 84% of them don't know about it. So I suggest you get it checked and see if you are in pre-diabetic. Then I would definitely suggest asking your doctor to prescribe one of these CGMs. The one that I showed you was from Abbott Freestyle Libre 3, but you can try any of the others too, and start monitoring and modifying so you can prevent diabetes as well as improve your mental health. So stay safe, happy, and healthy. Until next time, Dr. Rozina.